So guys, Java interviewer favorite question. This is very important question. Either you are a fresher or you are experienced in a Java technology, or maybe in the future you will use a Java technology. You will always face this interview question. What is the solid principle in Java? So this will definitely asked by the interviewer. So make sure, guys, finish this question. This is a very simple question. At least know about its what are the full form of this solid principle is. This is very simple question which can be asked. You can give the full form of this solid principle, as well as you can write, the interviewer can ask to define the any of that. So we have here the solid principle, as you can see. So what the full form of this solid principle is? So here you can see the S. Okay, so S stands for the single responsibility principle. You can remember through its short form, which is the SRP. Okay, so single responsibility principle. So S stands for. Okay, one by one we will clear all the uh, uh, topic, but here you can see the another is the open close principle, that is the O. Okay, OCP, you can remember with that only. And similarly, L stands for Liskov Substitution principle. Okay, and I stands for the interface segregation principle. D stands for dependency inversion principle, DIP. You can remember with all these short forms. Okay, so all these principles are very important while you attending for the interview, because the interviewer can ask to explain any of these or give the example of any of these principle. So we will see ahead the all these principle one by one with the example, but we will focus on the single responsibility principle first. So what does this mean, single responsibility principle? Here you can see the single responsibility principle states that every Java class must perform a single responsibility. What does this mean, sir? Can you assume about this? So here you can see the example which we have the Java student.java, and we have created public class student. Here the various function like a print details, calculate percentage, and add student. We have added the three function in the single class, which is the student, right? Yeah. So now the all functionality is covered in the single class. So these basically violate the SRP principle, single responsibility principle. Okay, so these violate the single responsibility principle. That what do we need to do so that we can achieve the single responsibility principle? For that, you can see this example. I think you understand by watching. Here you can see we are segregated all these with the add student. For we have the add class, and there's another class which is the print student detail, which printed the detail of the student, print detail function, right? So we have another class which is a percentage class. Here you can see the calculate percentage, which means we have another functionality, right? So this means what, instead to write all the functionality in the same class, we provide the single responsibility to each class to function separately. So that is all about the single responsibility principle. Okay, we cannot write each and every functions in the single class, right? So that is all to solid principle talks about, and a single responsibility is one of them. Make sure, guys, this is really a very important question for the Java interview perspective. So don't forget to cover all this topic. In a further topic, I will just cover the further all the principles.